We're just getting older, world is getting colder, trying to get sober, Lord help me get stronger, world is on my shoulders.
How you doing today? This is 12 to a podcast about real life recovery, growth and development and redemption, because that's what it's about. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, tap that subscribe button and share for more. Remember, sharing is caring. We care about you, and if you care about people, share this video for sure. We are sponsored by no other than First Step Recovery. If you need any help with substance abuse disorder or severe mental illness, do not wait. Do not hesitate to contact them today. They'll be happy to help you. You see the number across the top? Don't wait to contact them. Open Monday through Friday, 9 through 5. Contact them. They'll be happy to help you or a loved one. We have a special guest today, Kimmy.
Hey.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Hey, doing good. Blessed from the best. Try not to be stressed. One day at a time, one step at a time.
Yeah.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm Kimmy. I'm an alcoholic and an addict, and my sobriety date is October 7th, 2025.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. So, upon awakening, I did make that deep and personal commitment to God and to myself to stay clean just for today.
Amen. And that congratulations. Hey, you know what?
Thanks.
That's a time to celebrate. You know, every single day you don't use, that's a blessing right there.
It is.
That's a step. That's a big step you're taking. Mm-hmm. And that's something you got to realize, you know. Sometimes people mess up, that happens. But when you get back on that right path, there's no reason to go back. You already on that stretch. You done passed in 21 days. You done passed in 2-3 weeks, that first day, that month, that year. Mm-hmm. Just keep rocking. Don't give up.
Yep, that's true. Thank you.
Where you from?
I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I was born here.
Louisville, Kentucky? Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. And what was the first thing you ever used? Was it alcohol? Was it?
First time I used was alcohol. I was 16.
16? You were just partying? Or just
Partying, I mean.
Just getting with the friends?
Yeah.
That's how it usually goes, I noticed that.
Mm-hmm. Partying and fake ID.
Oh, fake ID? Yeah. Oh, you went and got the liquor?
Actually, I found a fake ID in a bathroom, so that's the one I was using.
What? So it was passing the screen? The person looked like you?
Kind of. Hey, as long as they were just looking at an ID, I was good.
Oh, so they didn't worry about it too much?
No. And when I was in college, that's a different thing too, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Be partying all the time.
Did you enjoy the drinking because it made you feel better, or did you just enjoy drinking while you was out having fun, or was you doing it more like by yourself, or both?
At first it was just to have fun, you know, and hang out with friends.
Yeah?
Yeah, just having fun, that's all.
Did drinking ever become a problem with you?
It did. After college, because I only did some college, I went and I worked at a bar. It was a Mexican bar, so I was a server, I was a bartender. So there, the owner actually sold cocaine. So slowly, I was doing it during the weekends, and that's where, really, that's where my addiction picked up.
So it started with the coke?
Drinking.
With drinking?
It would, yeah.
And then the harder drug went with the cocaine?
Yes, exactly.
Drinking and cocaine go together. So I was on the party scene. Mm-hmm. That cocaine put you up, the drinking is known, it puts you down. So therefore people get kind of like a balance with it. Mm-hmm. They drink, they party, and that's why I always on the party scene, you always notice. And that's what I noticed about being on the scene too, going out to the bars and things like that. As always, you know, your drinking is gonna put you down into a level, but then there's always something that somebody take. You know, at one time it was Adderall, and another time it was like I said, it's always been cocaine. I think that's why they always called it like the party drug.
It is, yeah.
You know, it's always been that way from my understanding. Mm-hmm. So how did it affect your life? Like transferring from the just doing the alcohol to the cocaine. Did it change any way you were moving?
It did. Back then I wanted to keep on doing it, and I had a son at the age of 18. So my mom was watching him all the time, and it got to a point where during the week I was sober, and then I was actually waiting for that weekend to come. And I felt like I did neglect my oldest son. After that, I got married after 6 years after I had him.
Yeah.
And he's my ex-husband now, so I met him in the madness too. So during our marriage, it's not like we were doing it all the time. He's Mexican, so Mexicans, they love to celebrate anything.
Oh yeah.
Anything.
Hey, one thing about it, I had some. Hey, I had a couple Mexican homeboys, boy. They barbecued every week. It was somebody's birthday.
Exactly.
It was something going on, boy, and they got a drink every single week. Just getting off of work is a celebration. Yo, we got a drink.
I mean, you got quinceañeras, baptisms, weddings, birthdays, dog birthdays.
Dang.
Yeah, even when a couple gets together as just boyfriend girlfriend, they celebrate that. There's a baby shower, they celebrate that.
Everything got to celebrate.
Oh yeah, they get a new house, you celebrate that too. So during maybe like in every year, it was maybe like 10 times that I would with him. We would drink, and also we would do cocaine. So it's just easy to get all that stuff, So after 10 years, I got divorced. I made the choice to let him take my power.
Being that he was the man, he was in the lead, and you were following him, you basically just gave over to a lot of things. During that time frame, did you ever tell him that you wanted to stop using? Or stop or change or any time frame?
Not really, no.
No, you didn't. You didn't voice that. You just felt that way. You didn't really voice your opinion with them.
No. Well, while we were doing it, it did get to a point where we'll be like, okay, that's it. We need to stop. Because we got kids. I got 2 kids with him, so total I got 3. So I kind of felt like I wasn't paying attention to them during the celebrations that was going on with his family, because it was only his family.
Yeah.
It was just, I went through a hard time, and I got to a point where I was a wife for so long, had my kids for so long, and boom, it was just gone. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah, so we said Buford was gone, like, how did everything happen? How did the fall happen?
I feel like for the past years, we were fighting constantly, and I would address him, like, what the problem was. We were okay for 2 days. Again, it happened, like, he would come home, drink, like you said, after work, and just go outside, talk to, I don't know who he was talking to. In the mornings, he'd go to the gym, and I'd tell him, hey, I'm going with you. And he would say, well, I need to leave right now. So we were all going to go to a wedding in Guatemala. I have some family members that are from there. Last
you're
minute.
Mexican?
What is it?
You're Mexican?
No. I am half Cuban and half Salvadoran.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but my aunt, she married a Guatemalan, so she had 6 kids with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went over there for the wedding. Before that, he canceled the ticket. Yeah, and he had he's never been with my family. And I explained it to him, I'm like, well, look, my family don't drink, they don't smoke, they go to church. Don't cuss around them either. I'm just trying to tell them what to do. So anyways, I went with the kids. I came back, he picked me up, and he gave me this snotty comment. He's like, well, did you get sick over there? I was like, no. My family lives in the city. And before that, we went for Christmas, New Year's, to Mexico. And they live outside of the city. So there's more mountains, and I got really sick over there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So why did he ask you that question? Like, did you get sick over there because of the food or something?
No, it was because in Mexico, like, you're at the dining room table, there's hundreds of flies everywhere.
Oh.
So I got the Zika virus too.
Yeah? What's that?
That's when, like, a mosquito or it could be several of them, they just suck your blood, and I guess they pick it up from either animals or somebody else that has it. So it's kind of like a virus that you get. Yeah, and it hurts, makes your muscles hurt, your bones, you get fever. And then besides that, I had an intestinal infection and strep throat.
All that from over there?
Yeah, strep throat.
Jeez, man.
Yeah.
Hey, nothing against you, but I don't think I'll be going to Mexico anytime soon.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, if you're in the cities, you don't really get that much. I feel like it's normal.
Yeah. Because sickness can happen anywhere. You get sick anywhere, so.
Yeah, you can. And I adapt really good, like, in any culture. I'm used to it because I travel all the time.
Oh, yeah? What are some of the places, before we get back to the story, what are some of the places you travel to?
A lot. I travel a lot to Guatemala. Been to Mexico, El Salvador, the Dominican Republic. Oh, I think maybe that's it.
So you did a lot of traveling, like back and forth down to South America and to like the DR. Oh, nice.
Yeah, ever since I was in diapers.
Oh, yeah? Because you got family in all those areas, so you just always go back and forth to those areas.
Oh, yeah. My family story is pretty interesting. And my grandpa, he decided to kidnap my mom, my aunt, and my uncle.
Dang. Who, your grandpa did?
Yeah. And he was actually an alcoholic. He died from cirrhosis of the liver.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, he...
So he kidnapped the whole family?
He kidnapped them, yeah. And then he took also my great-grandmother to Guatemala.
Oh, dang.
So they were raised there, but they were all born in El Salvador.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my grandmother was looking for them for years. And finally, when, they were older, maybe in their 30s, she finally found them.
That's wild.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot going on. And, it's...
Yeah. So your husband was saying basically like, okay, did you get sick over there? He asked that question, and he kind of like was being distant already with you. So it seemed like it was kind of shaky with you. You felt like something was going on?
Well, when I got home, I was going to put my clothes away, and I'm looking at the closet. It was empty.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, so I asked him, hey, where's your clothes at? And he said, well, I got an apartment. And, you can keep the kids during the week. I'll take them during the weekend. I'll still be paying for all the bills, the house, everything. And, that got me thinking. I'm like, wow, so you actually had all of this planned out. So after, I would say like a month or so, my son, I have 3 kids. I have an 18-year-old, a 10, and a daughter who's 6 now. So my 10-year-old, his name's Jordan, and I'd be asking him, hey, so how was it with your dad? You guys have fun? He said, oh yeah, we met Dad's girlfriend.
Oh, dang.
I was like, okay, that's it. I'm done. That hit me really hard right there.
Yeah.
So, my ex-husband leaves, and this was in February. My oldest dog dies. Then I find out about him, he has a girlfriend. Then on top of that, he got her pregnant.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I was like, that's it. Divorce. I don't play with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that happened.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Then my son, he was 17 at that time, stole my car. And he wrecked it.
Dang. Gee, so all that happened just at one time.
Yeah, it's like one thing after another and another. I'm like, oh my God.
Man, so how were you taking it at that time? Well, did you find yourself losing yourself at that time?
I felt so depressed. Before then, I've been taking Lamictal for 18 years. And now I'm at the highest dose. Can't change it. It's a mood stabilizer, and it helped me with my depression as well. But yeah, I got really depressed after so many things going on, and I started going out. I love playing pool, so at first I just went out to play pool. I always had my cup with juice, water, and eventually I just left it in my car. And every single time I would go, they would always, there's always people, I would go to a Mexican bar, first of all, and they would always invite me for a drink, a beer, and I would always tell them no, and like I said, I just left my cup in my car, and they started inviting, buying me beer, and that's where it started to pick up again. My addiction, yeah.
And what path did it take you back that time when you started back using again, or started using again?
Being alone.
Yeah.
So after our mediation, I would get the kids for 1 week, and then he would get them for 1 week. So that whole week I was alone. I'm not used to being in silence. I'm used to the chaos, just because of the kids, the noise. And it was just hard for me. I couldn't do it. So I would always get that phone call. Hey, Kimmy, you want to go out? I guess I ain't got nothing to do. So I'm like, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And they would always have cocaine. It got to a point where after the threats, harassment, stalking, my ex-husband would do that. And
oh, damn.
Oh yeah, and I'm like, well, don't you have a girlfriend and a baby on the way? So then he saw this guy who was mowing my lawn because I had to move out. That's when it all started. He sent me a text saying, well, it seems like you got your life back, you're okay. And then he just kept harassing me about taking my kids away. So that's where I let him take my power away. And that was my choice because nobody else was making that choice for me.
Yeah.
Ever since that happened, I kept going out. Then I'm hanging out with a different crowd. Once cocaine didn't work, I was snorting crystal meth. So I'll be up for days. The last time, you're always going to remember the last time you got wasted. I was up for 4 days. So I started Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I probably drank like a 24-pack of beer. It was Modelo's. Because once I started doing cocaine, I don't really drink that much. I didn't eat at all during those 4 days. The second day, that's where I was starting to get sleepy. And, my friends were like, here, take this. Because I never bought anything. I never had to buy my beer. I never had to buy cocaine or even crystal meth. So throughout that weekend, I probably did like an 8-ball. And then I'd do like 2 grams of crystal meth.
Well, I say blessed to be alive to make it through that.
God, yes.
It's a lot.
Hang out with Cubans. Oh my God, they have so much.
It's a lot going on. So you was at that point after those 4 days of being up, but you was just like, that's it?
But I got a email from my lawyer stating that I need to do a 17-panel hair follicle test going back 90 days. And I knew I was going to fail it. And that day, I cried. I called my aunt. I couldn't stop crying for like 45 minutes. And right at that moment, my friend Mika called me. She's a social worker. She used to actually work in recovery. She's like, what you doing? And she heard it in my voice that I wasn't okay. Asked me where I was parked at a Target. And she said, hold up, I'll be there. After like 15 minutes, she comes. She knew I was, I was messed up.
Yeah.
Very wasted. And she said, you know what? I'm going to take you to the brook. So I was there for 10 days. And after that, I went to Trinity Pure in Bowling Green.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you went and did your detox, and then you started on your path of sobriety.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was hard because they take your phone, they take everything away, electronics. No visitors for 30 days.
Yeah.
So all the women are at a house. You got the men on the other, in like another house. And they would take you to AA meetings for a week and then NA meetings for like the next week. They have classes there too.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I started learning more about myself.
Okay.
But I wasn't okay at all.
Wasn't okay. So what helped you get past that point of, because now you're to the point where you're sober, now you're working on yourself. What are some of the things that helped you work on yourself? What are some therapeutic things that you did to help you to love yourself more and to have that inner healing?
Well, first of all, accepting that I was an alcoholic and an addict. I feel like just accepting it right there, that was my rock bottom.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think I was. Just because I didn't do anything during the week. But I was basically binging. I didn't see that. I do self-care. It's very important. When I'm really anxious, I color. You know,
Nice,
the
nice.
mandalas.
And how long ago did you start coloring?
Well, I would say when I was in treatment at the Brook.
In treatment?
Yeah.
And it made you feel good to do that?
I've always been artistic
Yeah.
and crafty, so I mean, I guess same thing. And it was just hard talking about, you know, the situation that I was going through. So I would also journal. That's something else that helps.
So coloring and journaling are two things that help you find your peace somewhat like to get your mind off of things.
Yeah. And then I realized even, like now, I'm not even on my phone that much.
Yeah.
It really did help because I might just look on my phone for like I don't know, I might be on it for like half an hour a day. Or like before, it would probably be like 5 hours.
Oh, wow. So you kind of like all the way around just detoxed off a lot of things that had you where you was at the downest point.
Yep.
What about your friends? Have your friends changed, or are they the same friends? Or did you try to get them on a sober path too?
No.
No?
I don't really consider them my friends.
Okay, yeah.
Acquaintance.
So
I
you
just know them.
Yeah, so you basically just excommunicated them and like, you know, I'm just not gonna deal with them anymore.
Oh yeah, blocked them from every social media, their phone numbers. I just didn't want to have any communication because if I do, that's a trigger for me.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I don't go to places anymore like to drink. It was that phone call that I would get to go out.
And every time the phone call was basically like, hey, what do you, yeah, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to do that?
Yeah, that's what they would say. And I'm like, you know what, I ain't got nothing to do, yeah.
Yeah. I know with me, man, it was like, you know, when I gave my life back to God, because I was away in the pig pen, doing the most. And then next thing you know, it's like, man, you know what? So I'm good. Started by reading my Bible, praying again. And then when I ran across some of these friends again, I touched them. Well, I changed my life. What happened? Yeah, man, I've been doing ministry work now. And they looked at me like I was crazy. Okay, all right, man. Hey, take care. You know.
Yep.
And then nobody wanted to be around me then. They didn't even want to be around. So I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, I already knew you weren't my friends in the first place.